morning and welcome to my pregnancy morning routine. Not every morning looks like this. I just want to start off by saying that. But I'm currently 6 months pregnant and I thought I'd share the things that make me feel good and I found helpful. I just feel a little bit more like me when I do these things, and maybe if you're pregnant then you might find this relatable or helpful, hopefully. For those of you who are new here, we currently live in Phuket, which is an island in Thailand, and as you can see from the boxes around the room, we are currently in the middle of moving, but we're just moving to another island in Thailand called Koh Samui. I'm very excited and I hope you enjoy this video. It's crazy to me that I'm going to be giving birth in just a couple of months. Guys, I just can't believe I'm actually carrying a human being inside me. I never used to understand when people would say that it's a miracle and it's just, you know, such a blessing, which of course I understand it's a blessing. But now I truly feel like it's a miracle when you just feel those little kicks inside you and you just feel that life inside you. It's just beyond words. So I'm just so grateful to be able to even sit here and talk to you about this. So I like to just make a quick matcha in the morning. It's just my little daily dose of happiness. And then I find when I practice gratitude, again, I've said this time and time in my videos, but when I practice gratitude and I actually take the time to do it, then it really just hits the spot for me, and it really just makes me appreciate the small things that are very, very often overlooked in my day-to-day life. And the book I use, which is not a secret, it's called the 5-Minute Journal. I've used this for years now, and honestly, when I look back through my book, what I used to write in there, it's just crazy how my life has thankfully turned out the way it has, and I can just be grateful for so many things that I used to write down in my journals years ago. Finally, I'm living these things out, and I could not be more grateful. Taking a few minutes to meditate every morning and connect with my inner self and try to connect with my little baby, because even though they're still inside, they can feel everything, your emotions, your being. And I just try to close my eyes, breathe, take a moment and connect to her. Yes, we're having a little girl, for those of you who don't know, and this just really grounds me to start my day off on the right foot. Something I've found very easy to fall into, which is a pretty bad habit, is just sitting in my comfortable PJs all day, which sounds amazing to some people, and I'm very blessed that I work from home and I can do that if I want to. But I think it really gets me into a downward spiral, because then you start to do things later in the day, like take a shower later and brush your teeth later, and then your day kind of gets away from you. So one thing I know for sure is when I do start off my day with a shower and actually just take 5 to 10 minutes to do my skincare, that makes the world of difference. And even if I don't put makeup on, I can still look in the mirror and feel fresh and ready for whatever I have planned for the day. Honestly, it sounds very simple, but just taking this extra time for you is really priceless. Now, I'm fully aware that your hair during pregnancy tends to grow thicker and become stronger, and you just shine a little bit better. And for those of you who have known me for a while will know that my hair is so naturally thin. So I'm absolutely loving this maternity stage, pregnancy stage of hair, even though it may not look it to some people, but for me this is good, trust me. So I'm just using this detangling spray. My stepmom left this after she left for holiday. It smells amazing. And then I'm going in with the L'Oreal Bond Repair. I should probably start doing this on a regular basis because since we do live in Thailand, we're constantly in the sun with chlorine and salt from the sea, all that kind of stuff. So I should probably continue this once the baby is here, but we'll see. I know the hair goes the opposite way once once the baby's born, so we'll see. Then I go in with this cleanser, and then I use the Medicube toner. This toner has worked wonders for my skin, and I use their device on top of that just to help absorb the product into the skin. It has different levels. I've worked with them before, but I've been using this product since working with them and I absolutely love it. Then I go in with this booster serum. This makes your skin look like glass, shiny. You know, the Korean kind of girls that just look so lovely with their skin. They just have the best skin. This is also a Korean brand, so really happy with that. Then I go in with this snail all-in-one cream. This also gives you just kind of like a glowy effect. The texture is really strange, but it gives you a really lovely effect. Then I go in with this moisturizer, which is working for me, and then we're pretty much done. I'm trying my best to keep this routine day and night for my bump. Again, I take this as a moment to connect with her and talk with her, tell her stories, tell her what I'm up to for the day, just so she can hear my voice, and it's just a moment to connect, and I really, really treasure that. So I first go in with bio oil, pop that all over, and apparently stretch marks are genetic, but just trying to keep it hydrated as best as I can. Then I go in with the centella oil. I've heard wonders about this, especially from a doctor that was saying about stretch marks, so we'll see how we go. Then I just kind of seal it all off with a good old Nivea traditional body moisturizer. I do this morning and night. It literally just takes a couple of seconds, but I find it also makes me feel better too. I have to say, one thing I miss about pre-pregnancy is being able to drink water whenever you feel like it, because if I drink water now, of course I need to, but if I drink it in the evening, I will be awake all through the night, like 7-8 times, which is pretty normal during pregnancy. So I just try to do it in the day rather than in the evening, because Lord knows, it just keeps me up all night. And then I went and did some of the course that I enrolled in called Built to Birth. This is actually by a doula called Bridget Taylor. She's on YouTube as well, and she's amazing. She's a birth educator, and I find it so empowering just learning about birth and what our bodies can do, and how we can use hypnobirthing to prepare in the best way. I know anything can happen, but I think knowledge is power, especially me being in a foreign country. I think just having the most knowledge that I can to deal with this is definitely going to calm me down in the long run. And I'm obsessed with watching birth stories and birth videos on here as well. I find it so empowering. So I've been really enjoying that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. I cannot believe I'm already almost 26 weeks pregnant.